Hi everyone, Nick Kratikos of Nick's Seasonal Decor, and Dad is behind the camera tonight. It's been a few days since Dad actually has been down here live. Last night he snuck out right before Bodabra, so we'll give him that. But tonight, no way he was going to get out of it. So he is behind the camera. So as you come in, be sure to thank him and say hi to him. He loves going through the comments 10 times more than I do. I love reading everybody's comments, but Dad can spend and does spend hours on end going through each and every comment, which is really cute. So be sure to say hi to him. Okay. So what we're going to be doing tonight, because Dad's a little quiet right now, is we're going to be designing a kit. So we listed a certain amount of these kits, and when they go, they go. That is it. This is going to be like our third Christmas kit. So if you guys are interested in purchasing this kit, you can definitely get it in the link in the description. There's actually 3 separate things in the description and in the comments section of this video. The 3 things are, what's the first thing? Let's see. Do I even remember what they are? Let's see. Yes, I do. All right, so the first thing is getting your kits and supplies. That's the first link. The second one is the exclusive Wreath community. So some of you guys may have heard, but the exclusive Wreath community is officially opened, and we're going to be open for the next few days. And once we close the doors, we are probably not going to be opening it until after all of the holidays and, Christmas rush. We just have so many other things that, we have going on, including creating tons of content. I mean, my head's spinning. I tell Dad all day long all of the Christmas ideas I have that I really want to get accomplished this year, so we don't have too much time for everything. So the third thing is making sure you text us. So let us know, for those of you as you come in, if you've texted us and you received this text. We send out alerts every time we go live. It's something new that we're rolling out over the last few weeks, and the number for that, and I think Dad has it on a little card, which is cute, but the number is 978-396-9150, and we'll send you guys text whenever we go live or have any other exciting news. And also at the end of this week, we're going to be drawing at least 2 to 3 winners that are going to receive a free mystery box from all of the goodies that I've collected over the years. And I'm looking at it all right now. Lots of Hobby Lobby, Michael's, Joann's, all of the stuff that I just, personally kind of hauled over the last few years. So if you're interested in a free mystery box, let us know. You could be our winner for that. So yeah.
Hi everyone.
Okay, so here's the grapevines. Right now we haven't released grapevines for purchase other than the 14-inch. We have plenty of 14-inch in stock, and we do have plenty of 18-inch as well, but as of right now they are going to be reserved for kits. So this is kind of the quality. Look at how nice and flat they are. There's no kind of topsy-turvy grapevines. Of course, some will be having some debris and some twigs that you're gonna have to cut out, and that's true for any single grapevine you purchase. Doesn't matter from me or anybody else. They're not going to be perfect completely, so just keep that in mind. But as of right now, we just have these in kit form, so that is that. We also have 2 of these that are going to be in the kit. Look at these. So very interested. Awesome, Christine. How many of you guys received the text? Hey, Amy, I hope you're feeling better. Beth received the text. Hi, Steve. Says Beth. Peggy says, I love mysteries. Me too. So again, all you have to do is just text us. We have a bunch of people that are texting us right now. If you've already texted in, I keep forgetting to announce this, but if you've already texted me once, you're already locked in, you're receiving alerts, you'll be added to the kind of the drawing. So there's no need to continue to text. It's just a one and done situation. It's as easy as that. So 2 of these are really pretty because there's different textures between each berry. Laura, you got the text. Anita got her text. Aren't those pretty?
Uh-huh.
So I chose these, but I know for a fact Dad chose these ones.
Yep.
So these were a last-minute decision, probably about 10 minutes or so ago. I wanted to work in a little bit more red, so I added 2 of these per kit as well. And each kit, too, you guys, you can be having some leftover berry sprays. I mean, if you have just half of this bush, that's enough for a centerpiece, right? 3 pieces, that's enough. So a little does go a long way. And on top of that, you get 2 of these pine sprays. So these are really long, and we're probably going to break off some of these smaller pieces and make it a little bit, ooh, that went right in my eye, a little bit more compact, but it does come with 2 pine cones, a larger one, and then a smaller one that's wired on as well. On top of that, you get this ribbon. That's a part of the kit. We're not going to use the entire roll, so you could also be using whatever's left for another project. Let's get a close-up on that.
Amy said, is Yaya going to be in the mystery box?
Yaya will be in the mystery box, yes.
And if you could check one of the comments, Nick, if you got a second one, someone's having trouble getting into the group again.
So Sandra, I see your comment. So just send me a message after this and we'll get that squared away. But thank you for wanting to join the exclusive Wreath community again. That is awesome.
Pretty ribbon, Nick.
So pretty, yeah. All of these supplies are listed individually, and there's no inflation of the price. It's all the same as you would if you purchased individually, all of the supplies. But we don't have many other than what we have in the kits right now. So
hi, Jeff.
Hey, Jeff. Limited quantities. We're gonna start with let's start with our bow. So I do want this to be a traditional bow, which we don't do a whole lot of these days, but I want to. So that's what we're gonna do. Cut some longish tails, about 24 inches on either side or so. And let's get up and close. That way they can exactly see how we make our bows. So this is just a pretty, I think, a perfect Christmas ribbon. It's not velvet, but it doesn't need to be velvet all the time. Thank you for the likes and shares, you guys. So we'll just create our first loop. Let me just load up on comments. I would love a mystery box. Yeah, let us know. Cindy got her text, so we're just going to take that. We created a loop, and I like to just fold it over.
This ribbon's like my type of ribbon, isn't it, Nick?
Yeah, well, you chose
Flash
it. Dad chose most of this stuff, you guys. And also, he placed another big order this morning. And he chose, I'd say, 85% of this order, too. A few things that I had to get, which I'm excited for.
Nick's going to kill me. I got to stay away from the computer.
Dad's got to stay away. But everything he orders is great. So I just tell him. He gets nervous. And I'm like, you have free reign, Dad. You know what you're doing by now. So let him choose stuff. Right? What do you guys think? Isn't Dad choosing great products for you all? And for me?
I have fun doing it.
He does have fun. He has a little too much fun. He was up till 5 in the morning.
5:15 the other day, guys. 5:15, and I had to get up at 7.
So that's how Dad is.
I texted Nick at 5:15. It's like, Nick, are you awake? I can't sleep. I'm ordering.
Yeah, I was asleep. Got my text. Hi, Nick and Dad. Hi, Julie. Hey, Robin. So how's everybody's day so far? I promised you all yesterday that I'd be live. In case you missed that, I did a little pop-in showing off the newest design we created for the exclusive Wreath community. That wreath sold and it'll be shipped out tomorrow, so thank you for your order. But that one turned out really, really pretty. It's actually using some 4-inch ribbon, and if you know anything about me, you know that I don't typically use 4-inch. Hasn't been my go-to in the past, but I really like it now, so you're definitely going to see more of it.
Hi, Jen.
Hey, Jen. Nice to see you. So I saw Jen post a picture earlier, and her dogs completely destroyed her blinds in her
oh my God,
in her workshop. So
hi, Regina.
She said she's got to make sure that those doors stay locked from here on out. Dogs can do some crazy things. I mean, you can't live without them. You can't live with them. So that's 3 loops, 5 loops. We got 5 loops on this side as well. Let's do something a little bit different. Let's do one more loop.
I think the last message said I got a notice that you're going live. Do I need to text again? If you got the notice, and I don't believe you have to text again.
Nope. So if you want to be at, this one's a slightly smaller loop. I kind of created a slight button. I don't want it to be super tiny. We can just make that slightly smaller, like so. So just a medium-sized button loop, right? That big. Now what we can do is take our tails.
Thank you, Karen. Karen said Dad has the best taste in merchandise.
I don't think so.
Oh.
No, hey, Dad never used to. I mean, the stuff Dad used to pick out, I mean, clearly, I still have a lot of it, and you guys are going to see it in your mystery boxes. But over the last few years, I don't know if it's from, recording me every night or making a few of his very own reads, but he has just soared with designing, which makes me really happy. All right, there's our grapevine. Like I said, at the moment, we don't have these available for individual purchase, but if you guys are interested in that and you can kind of convince me, maybe we'll have them listed and we'll get some more. But you guys just have to let me know if you want to see some 18-inch grapevines in stock. I see all of your texts coming through. Loving the new text and that gorgeous ribbon. Thank you, Diane. Does a kit include shipping? So Liz, it does not include shipping. It includes everything for it. Shipping is priced individually. However, if you spend over $119 in our shop, you get free shipping on your entire order, including the kits. So if you right now we only have this kit available, the rest have sold out. But if we eventually, and we will, have more kits available, you add 2 to your cart, there's your free shipping, or 3 to your cart, or 2 and a couple ribbons or something. Okay.
That's a wow ribbon. I love it.
Isn't that a pretty ribbon?
Beautiful bow you made, Nick.
You like that one? What do you guys think of that bow? Something a little different.
Thank you, Linda. Steve, you're the man.
Right?
That's beautiful. I love it.
I think that turned out kind of cool, if I do say so myself. You rock, Dad, says Caroline. You guys are inflating his ego tonight. That's okay. Let him have his moment to shine tonight, but we'll take that away from him as soon as this video's over, right?
Must be fun spending Nick's money and supplies. Way to go, PK. Who do you think that is?
I know exactly who that is.
I'll give you one guess.
One guess. Jeff actually reached out last night, and I am so appreciative of that. So for those of you that have placed orders, if you received, a number at the bottom of your screen or an email address, both of those are incorrect. They're actually not, monitored. But the email address for any issues with your orders is nickseasonaldecor@gmail.com. Let's break this apart. So these we have plenty of listed individually as well, because I liked it so much. I think this is something I added. And it's just so pretty, and we can use it all the time. This doesn't have to be just Christmas greenery. This would easily work for year-round use as well. Right, Dad?
I think so. Yeah, I think so.
So just snip. We may or may not use the pine cones. We could always save that for another project as well. You know what? We are going to use the pine cones.
Hi, Siobhan from Myrtle Beach.
Hey, Siobhan. Take your greenery, place it up underneath your bow. Make sure to tuck it rather deep, because when you do so, it kind of props up your loops and your ribbons and kind of makes everything look a little bit more 3D and a little less stagnant, if you will. We want these to be 3D. Place a piece of pine there.
That's cool looking pine, if I don't say so myself. I mean, look at it.
You kind of messed up that saying, but yeah.
Look at it. Man.
No, it's a pretty pine. I like these wider leaf pines, broadleaf pines, long needle pines. They're really pretty.
Jeannie said would love to see some 18-inch grapevines offered.
Yes, so eventually we will. Once we close on the new building, we'll definitely have more stuff, a lot more stuff. Dad killed me today with an order, but we're excited for it, you guys. This is a whole new adventure, and we just thank you all so much for sharing the love with my family. Snip off another piece.
Yes, we definitely thank you all for your support. We love you guys.
So here's the other tip of that pine. Thank you for the shares, you guys. Let's see if we can hit 700 viewers. And again, hands up if you enjoy the texting service. It's something that I believe we should have started a long time ago, but better late than never, right? We did it. That's all that matters. We got around to doing it. I say that, but Alex is the one that did it.
Flood warning in North Carolina. Stay safe out there.
Yeah, stay safe. My workshop down here many years ago, before it was actually my workshop, I was just a little kid, but it actually flooded, and we were sitting in like a foot of water down here. Remember that, Dad?
Yeah, the sump pump went out.
Which was crazy that happened, but it happened. And we had to suck out all the water. It was a whole mess, whole fiasco.
It was pouring to beat the band. What a storm. It was like 3 or 4 days of nonstop torrential rain.
Torrential. I mean, we've had a lot of rain this summer, too. All right, so we actually have 2 pieces left that we can work in at a later point if we want, or we can save these for another project, see?
Yeah.
You don't have to use every little piece from these kits if you want to, by all means, but if you want to save yourself a little money for a future project, just break them into smaller pieces. So like these berries, we don't have to use all of them.
People are loving the text service.
You guys love it?
How do you text? You go to 978-396-9150 and just say anything. Hey, Nick, what's up?
Emoji, whatever you want, and you'll be included in our future text and included in the mystery box giveaway. We've been packing some of those. We still have a long ways to go, you guys. As I always say, one day at a time. Actually, Dad has to tell me that sometimes. I'm impatient, but I'm trying my hardest.
Sandra just ordered the kit. Thank you,
Awesome,
Sandra.
Sandra, thank you for your order. I don't remember exactly how many we have of this style. I don't remember how many we listed, but it's not a whole lot. So once this goes, I'm not sure if we're going to be able to get any of these things in again. And, these are already pulled from the stock that we've sold over the last few days. So they're, if you had to purchase these items individually, there's only a few left of everything.
Gwen said her sump went out a few years ago, too. What a mess. We were lucky, though, because it was all clear water. We didn't have any, some people get the basements full of mud and everything. It was all just clear water, but it still made a mess on the walls and everything.
Yeah, it wasn't a fun process, but thank gosh my shop wasn't down here. Actually, where I'm standing right here wasn't hit as hard as the rest of the house, or rest of the basement for that matter. Remember, Dad?
The back end,
the
mostly.
back end where we store a lot of things was hit really hard. All right, second berry spray. Let's break this down. So all I'm doing is I'm just pulling pieces apart. Danae loves the texting service. I think it's so helpful. You know, Facebook doesn't send out notifications all the time. And when they do, sometimes they, send them to a few people and not everybody. So at least this way, everybody will get a text every time we're live. I'm not going to bombard you guys. Maybe a text or two a day as Christmas approaches. Probably 2 a day because we have a lot of exciting things coming your way. And I want to make sure to keep everybody in the loop, but it's not going to be 24/7.
Rachel said the white berries really pop. I agree.
All right, so I did use all of the white berries, but I think those look really pretty. Oh, I lied. We still have 2 pieces left. So we'll hold on to those for now. We don't need to work in every piece.
The number is 978-396-9150.
Yes, and I always have the tendency to say 9150, but it's 50. So here we have these berry sprays. We do have a certain amount of these left, maybe 100 or so after the kits. And these are $4.99 on our site, but you are getting 2 in each kit. We'll just break them apart. That piece I'll just cut a little bit lower. Dip it in our glue skillet and work it in.
And where can they get the glue skillet, Nick? Where's your link?
So our link, so we don't actually sell the glue skillets. We only have them available through our affiliate link. Sorry, I was reading a comment, you guys. So if you go to our blog post at nicksseasonaldecor.com, where you can get these kits, you'll find a tab that says blog posts, and in that we do have, I think we labeled it as Nick's recommended supplies and tools or something of that nature, with all of the tools and devices that we use here in my shop. So it's all stuff that I've been tried and true. This glue skillet has stood the test of time at this point, so I'll definitely be looking for a link for it. But the glue skillet that we used before, I love that one just as much with the handle.
The little three-legged one?
Yeah, and that one was cheap. So that one I can recommend. That's the one that we have the link for. You don't have to be using the exact thing that I'm using right now, because the other one I used for 4.5 years of my business, at least. So, taking another berry spray, we'll place this piece right here down below. We could have actually only used 1 in the kits, but you guys are getting 2.
I must have missed one of the texts. I guess someone may be ill. Well, I hope you get better soon.
Let's see. Don't know if this is allowed or not, but my husband is in the hospital with COVID. He is really bad. Would appreciate your prayers. Love that you guys are on tonight. Keeps my mind off of things. Oh, Sandra, thank you so much for that. And definitely prayers are being sent your way. I see everybody's nice comments replied to Sandra. Sandra has been one of our amazing followers and supporters over the last few years. So definitely healthy and happy thoughts being sent your way, Sandra.
Definitely, Sandra, yep.
All right, so might as well work in both of these, or at least a partial piece of this one. These ones are really long sprays, which means you can actually use them in planters. So I do have a few saved for me that I'll be tucking in some of my planters in the front of my house. As I said to you guys before, that's why, the exclusive Wreath community is only going to be open for the next week or so, because I have so many goals and aspirations, and of course, achieving every single one is probably unachievable. But this year, I'm definitely specializing in my home. I spend so much time in it. Decorating for myself has always been a huge thing. And over the last few years, things have just been so hectic and crazy that I haven't spent as much time. So Dad knows already. I gave him that spiel last Christmas when I was off. We are setting some time up, aside and recording the tutorials along the way for you guys to see. But we're going to be designing our house as much as I possibly can this year. So that's definitely going to be a focus. So we have plenty of trees. Last year we didn't do as many of the trees as I planned for. But that's okay, because this year we're going to make things come true. Right, Dad?
Yep.
And Dad's going to help, too. Dad's helping decorate this year. He has no excuse. Can't get out of it.
How big would you say those loops are, Nick? 5 inches, I think you said?
About 5 inches or so. You can make them a little bit bigger if you wanted to. You can make them a little bit smaller if you wanted to. If you pick up a 14-inch grapevine in our shop, you can use some of the leftovers, and you can absolutely create a whole other bow with this ribbon. This ribbon is enough for a whole other bow. Right, Dad? We only used a few yards of it. So let's, instead of dovetail, let's just cut at an angle.
Thank you for the stars.
Thank you, guys. So again, if you spend over $119 in our shop, you get free shipping. in the continental U.S. For all of our friends and family overseas, out of the country, we are constantly working on figuring things out. As of right now, our attention is focused on, trying to push as much stuff out as possible, and kind of ridding our basement of clutter, or my workshop of clutter, as we, transition to the new property. But once we move over there in the next few days or so, we will have affiliate links set up. So for those of you guys that are interested, we are going to be having affiliate links where you earn a 10% commission for our products. So hands up, comment down below if that's something that interests you. And also, we're going to have international shipping. That's been a goal of mine for years, and we're going to have that not only on our supplies, but also our designs too. But all in due time. Next couple of weeks, most certainly.
This is really nice, Nick.
You like it?
Oh, beautiful.
What do you guys think? Just a simple Christmas wreath.
Elegant, beautiful. I love it.
Elegant. How's it look from there?
It looks amazing.
Does that look like the meaning of Christmas right there? I love that.
Stunning.
So when I think of Christmas, you guys, I think of red velvet, but this is a very close second. I think of just a red traditional bow, a little bit of greenery, few berries, maybe a couple pine cones, which we still have this massive one. This one.
Wow, you didn't even use all the product. Oh, that's amazing.
This, two pieces of this right here, and then I had ribbon. The ribbon's on the ground. That's what, this is what Christmas looks like to me. Of course, we do fancy, crazy wreaths, but something like this is just something that, looks great in my eyes. Very simple. So these kits are available, all-inclusive. Shipping, you have to pay for shipping, but if you spend over $119 in our shop, it's free shipping. Along with that being said, again, just in case you guys are interested, the exclusive wreath community is open for the next few days. You guys can sign up at nicksseasonaldecor.com. Once we close, as we talked about earlier, we have so many aspirations and goals and things that we got to accomplish this year that we probably won't have time to open it up again to new members. So this is kind of last call to see all of our Christmas designs, fall designs, and Halloween designs. We do between 16 and 18 tutorials a month, and on top of that, you have access to every single video we've done since October of 2017. So we're talking hundreds of videos, and we do date night, which is what we did last night, where we design together and create something. And everybody last night was making me laugh like crazy. We have some funny people here, you guys. So that is what we created. Love you all. Be sure to follow us on Instagram, follow us on Facebook, follow us on, subscribe to us on YouTube. In case we lose Facebook, knock on wood, always got to make sure to do that, due to whatever reason. We want to make sure that we still have contact with you guys. And for those of you that haven't signed up for our texting service yet, text me at 978-396-9150 to be added to our list where we can alert you whenever we go live or have some crazy, awesome news. So thank you, love you, and we'll see you tomorrow. Bye, everyone.
Once again, I'd just like to have thoughts and prayers to Sandra and her husband.
Yes.
Hope he gets well soon, Sandra. We'll see you guys soon. Love you guys.
Absolutely.
Good night.
Thank you.